Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here at the Ensemble Horizons here in Las Vegas. It's the third one I've been to under the kind of new regime, and I'm with Dave Volman, who's the president of ADX and TripArc. And you might be wondering, what are those things and what do they have to do with Ensemble? Well, really everything. And we're going to talk to Dave about ADX, which is kind of this overarching reservations, everything, any kind of product you want, and he's going to explain it better than I can. And also he'll explain his role and what the advances have been here. ADX can be member only. It's not a member. Yeah, it is a member only for Ensemble,
right.
but didn't start that way. It started really being under Travel Edge, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So
who's now an Ensemble member.
Anyway, you're going to hear all that and more from Dave here and on Insider Travel Report. First of all, Dave, good to see you here. And literally, tell us your role with ADX and also TripArc.
Yeah, so I'm the president of TripArc, and we've been working on ADX for a long time, probably 2011.
That's amazing how long it's been going. So it's got many iterations, right?
Many iterations, and we had our first transactions in around 2014.
Oh, wow. So it's still 10 years now, right?
10 years now on building this tool. And the idea really is the travel industry, for a lot of the travel service professionals, a lot of these advisors, they've been siloed into different areas of expertise. And when you ask them why they don't include air, why they don't include a hotel, or if they were non-cruise sellers, why don't you include cruise? A lot of them say, I don't have the tools, right, and I don't even know where to look, and I don't know what the commissions would be, and I don't know what the commission codes would be.
We're so brainwashed since 1995.
That's right.
You can't make money selling air.
That's right. Right? Exactly. So air is a critical part of the travel experience, and it's also the part where clients can have a lot of difficulties, and it's a great chance for advisors to be able to take a little bit of control and help their clients through these difficult times, because some of the airline partners aren't great at helping people when they're stranded.
Is that really true?
Exactly.
Everybody's complaining. I hear all these. I'm sitting next to travel advisors today where they didn't book through ADX. And they're like, their clients are having all kinds of problems.
Exactly. Yeah. So the first step was for us to try and automate with ADX all the hassles of booking on the GDS. So we fixed the search. Then and one of the ways we fixed the search was by opening up to multiple GDSs.
So you can deal with all the GDSs at the same. So yeah, I mean, I saw different ideas in the past of trying to do that, but it sounds like you figured out how to do it.
Yeah. So currently we're using Sabre and Amadeus, and in the next month we'll also include NDC inventory. So
which is the big NDC. Oh my God!
Exactly.
And actually, when you figure it out, it's going to work, and everybody says it's going to happen. It's just not. Nobody has the right systems in place, but the airlines too, and that's been a big issue, right?
That's been a phenomenal issue. Yeah. And one of our particular issues, and I'm sure many technology integrators in the past out there right now, you have a GDS booking system. How do you keep that experience the same for your advisors who have invested time in training? How do you keep that experience wholesome as they are now booking NDC?
Sure.
And the only way to do it is with people. And I think that's one of the big differences for TripArc is we're not just technology saying technology will solve it and then pushing it down to the advisors to say, well, where technology can't, you just muddle along and figure it out. We actually have great trainers, and we have a great air support desk, which there's all these quotes. There's people here who run up to me who are giving me gifts to bring back to my support people.
I see them all around there. Yeah. I see all people with the ADX shirts on.
That's right. But we have support people in Toronto who get people out of binds, right? And they're viewed as, rock stars here. They're like, you got to send this back to Toronto for Val and Sheila and Sherry and whichever. But so we knew that just technology alone wouldn't solve the air problem. So we wrote technology to do this multiple connect. We wrote technology to interpret our air contracts so advisors could see, wait a second, I can earn as 16% commission on a
Better
business,
on air.
on air on a business transatlantic. One of our early adopters was $1 million air seller. $1 million cruise seller who used to give all his air to someone else in his office.
Wow.
We were pitching ADX all the time. It's easy. Just give it a try. We have the support people. Just give it a try. Right. His air person was on vacation. His clients had mobility challenges, so he needed a direct flight. And he couldn't sell the cruise unless he could get the flight because they're not going to go, right? So he looks on ADX, $2,700 per ticket in commissions. And he was like, what?
Why not?
We have a business case, same type of person who made $35,000 in air commissions that he didn't make the year before.
That's the reason why to do it, and especially so. Basically, ADX helps you get air, but it does more than that. Now you've got a lot of different bookings. It can, I think, you work with hotels and a lot of things. I think cruise you're working on.
We're working on the betas right now, so we have some people using it. It's complicated. Each of the cruise lines have different implementations of their API, kind of a little bit like NDC. So it takes a lot of testing, and we don't want to push anything out into channels that causes more friction. Our job is to limit that friction.
And you're also, basically, but I sort of look at ADX as kind of the glue that is bringing everybody together so they have the opportunity to book air, hotel, and eventually cruise, even tour.
Absolutely.
And that's really one of the main benefits of being part of Ensemble, right?
Absolutely. We believe it. We're asking, how can we include more services to customers we already have, right? Like, it's hard to gain market share. It's hard to market to gain new clients. So you have these clients, how can you extend the conversation? If you're a luxury cruise provider, but someone has to travel cross country for family, you can actually support them with air or with that small hotel outside the small town. Even though you specialize in cruise, you can support them on these other travel journeys
and get money
and extend the conversation and become top of mind for owning those experiences with your clients.
Yeah. Now, what's been the adoption rate? At least, obviously, your original agency, Travel Edge, was using it at the beginning, and it's the basis of that agency. What's going on with Ensemble members today, 3 years later after the deal?
Oh, we're starting to get success. I think travel agents have been burned by new technology often, right?
Well, there's so much out there. That's the problem. Everybody thinks they're going to give you the new solution, right?
Right, and in a lot of cases, they're funding it off the agent's back, and they're having a hard time, figuring out if the savings in time is worth the cost of the transactions. I really want to highlight how great Horizons have been to and Ensemble have been to work with, and working to make sure that the agent remains the focus and gets the lion's share of the revenue.
Now, you gave a presentation yesterday. You're always looking to improve and add things. Obviously, cruise is something that's going to be coming up. Anything else that's new with ADX that you are finding out you need more services for members?
Yeah, so we're excited to launch activities. So private DMC provided activities. We have over 4,500 activities in many destinations, including North America. 30% of those are in Europe, but also Asia Pacific, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. We have great partners, a lot of them here at Horizons, and they're super excited about the advisors to be able to just sprinkle those amazing experiences within their activities in ADX. And we're also piloting this new idea that we're calling Plus. And we're super excited about it, but it's pretty transformative, and we need some people to try it out to see how it will work. But the idea is, if an agent can bundle enough of an experience together, so you book a cruise, you've included air, you have pre and post hotel, you have the cruise experience itself. But if you could sprinkle in some of these activities, maybe a cooking class in the right?
It's very popular. You customize the trip to whatever they're doing that day, right?
So the way it works right now is a travel agent would have to book these across all these different systems, wait for the commissions back. In some cases, if the DMC is working only in euro, try and figure out what the conversion is, try and figure out what the markup is. Maybe they have to use their own agency credit card to book that. And then it's an accounting nightmare.
And this ADX is going to
Plus.
take care of that. Plus will be.
So the idea with ADX Plus is once you've assembled that itinerary, you can include your fees to set an overmarket price and increase your revenue. So what you can say is, look, the cost of all these services is $15,000. But because I've assembled all this for you, instead of one-offing the fees to say, look, this is my 24/7 support, this is my planning fee, this is whatever.
You just have one number, one fee.
Sell the bundle for $18,000.
Okay, that's saying, and you can put it all through the system, and it works. Now, I assume you're going to keep working on more developments. Obviously, the cruise one's going to be a big one next year. Hopefully,
big one. We're also trying to get transport instead of just the activities from our DMC partners. That is a big unlock. We still are working on sun and sand distribution, which is tough in Canada. We have partners in the US who are very interested. But, as we push this out with ADX and more people give it a try, more and more suppliers are interested. They're interested in working with us. And of course, the tool is for agents. We learned so much when agents started using it. Yeah. The system in 2014 was laughable for what we know now that we need to provide.
10 years later does a lot in technology.
Slowly better, slowly, and we're super excited about the adoption that we've been getting.
Anything else you want to tell both the Ensemble advisors watching and ones who aren't Ensemble that want to know exactly what this kind of magic ADX that is supposed to be the magic sauce, that I don't know how many people have it. Everybody tries to do it or something like it, but you've succeeded and you've had it around for a while.
Yeah, no, more and more agents are using it. We thank them for their trust with their clients, and we're excited to share it with whoever is interested in the Ensemble group. So talk to Ensemble, talk to us at TripArc. We'd be more than excited to show you and take it for a spin.
And where can advisors go just to take a look quickly for themselves, a website or something, to understand ADX, understand TripArc?
So we're constantly evolving. TripArc has a website. We don't have a lot of details there, but I know Ensemble is working on their new website as well.
So you'll find a lot about there.
And we'll share it around.
Fantastic. Well, Dave, great to see you here. The third conference I've been to. Always eager to see. Everyone's wondering what Ensemble's going to do, and as people kind of forgot about it because a few years ago when it was having its troubles before the purchase, it really was people wondering what's still going to be around here, and now here you are, and you seem to be growing. You seem to be it's getting its footing now, and the technology you've developed is being widely accepted.
Well, they're great partners, and we are super excited about what Ensemble's been bringing as well, and these events are fantastic for us. So we really, really enjoy working with them.
Well, we're looking forward to next year or the year after, because this conference is going to delay till spring, as you shift from fall. Which I was telling everybody, thank you, because there's so many shows in the fall. So it's great to see this, and hopefully we can have another update, and you'll tell us when you tell us all about the cruise product.
Can't wait.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.